Hey guys, it is Julie here with JT Wealth. In today's video, we are looking at 3 different penny stocks with some pretty exciting upside potential, from 158, 277, and even 540% potential upside. So let's get into it. All right, guys, welcome back and thank you so much for being here. Like I said, today we are taking a look at a few different penny stocks, starting off with MDNA and ALRN and seeing which of these penny stocks could surge over 200%, and then a third bonus stock that I came across with an even higher upside potential. And just before we get into those, this is just your friendly reminder that if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you give us a thumbs up and leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Also, if you enjoy free stocks, make sure to check out some of the links in our description. Right now and until the end of the month, Webull is giving away 4 free stocks just for signing up and funding a new investment account, so make sure to check them out. Just a reminder that these videos are never a suggestion to buy or sell any specific stock and are just meant to bring some new companies to your attention that you can then do further research on. Now, penny stocks are volatile in nature and come with a lot higher risk. And the companies we are discussing today are in the biopharma realm, so they also come with a lot of risk. So just make sure you are doing your research and due diligence and that any trade falls within your risk tolerance. On that note, the first company we are taking a look at today is MDNA Therapeutics, and they trade on the Toronto Stock Exchange under the ticker MDNA. Currently, we are at $5.24 per share. MDNA is a clinical stage immunotherapy company that uses directed evolution to generate engineered interleukins called superkines that can modulate, fine-tune, or amplify the immune system in order to combat the most challenging diseases and inspire hope in patients with unmet needs. Now, they are headquartered in Toronto, Canada, and as of September had $34.2 million in cash and 0 debt. Their cash runway is funded through 2022. Interleukins are a subset of a larger group of cellular messenger molecules called cytokines. They are used to regulate immune response by performing a range of functions, such as helping to locate foreign pathogens, driving the maturation of immune cells, and mediating cellular communications. The company is working on creating its therapies using interleukins from 3 major families: IL-2, IL-4, and IL-13. MDNA's lead programs are MDNA 11 and MDNA 55. The IL-4 empowered superkine MDNA 55 has completed a phase 2b clinical trial for recurrent glioblastoma, the most common and uniformly fatal form of brain cancer. It has obtained fast track and orphan drug status from the US FDA and FDA EMA, respectively. MDNA now intends to execute a partnership for a registration trial and commercialization of MDNA 55 for recurrent GBM. MDNA 55 is designed to be a molecular Trojan horse. Genetic fusion allows MDNA 55 to harness the selectivity of the superkine for cancers that overexpress the target IL-4 receptor and deliver the cell-killing toxin directly into the tumor, its microenvironment, and cancer stem cells. Since the IL-4 receptor is not found in a healthy brain and the exotoxin is only active in the cancer cell cytoplasm, this helps ensure that healthy cells are unaffected. Science. Covering MDNA for Oppenheimer is 5-star analyst Matthew Biegler, who noted that MDNA is developing a pipeline of next-generation cytokines that are designed to be safer and more efficacious, which is another word for effective, than Proleukin, as well as many competing new IL-2 variants. Biegler recently initiated coverage of MDNA with a buy rating and a price target of $12 and stated that the company's lead product, MDNA 11, has a best-in-class preclinical profile that could set it apart from a pack of competing cytokine therapies. As a base case, we assume MDNA 11 could be successfully developed in indications where Proleukin is already approved, but see many opportunities for upside. A second asset, MDNA 55, has been evaluated in a phase 2 trial in glioblastoma multiforme, where it delivered encouraging responses and prolonged survival relative to historical controls, which we think justifies further development. There are currently 3 other analysts with ratings on MDNA's stock. and it comes in as a strong buy. With all 4 analysts rating it a buy, their average price target is $9.94, representing a 158% potential upside over the next 12 months. Next up is ALRN Therapeutics. They trade on the NASDAQ under the ticker ALRN. Currently, they are at $1.15 per share. ALRN Therapeutics is a clinical stage biopharma company that is focused on developing a novel chemoprotective medicine to protect against multiple chemotherapy-induced side effects. They say that chemotherapy remains an essential backbone of majority of medical cancer treatments, but its side effects severely limit its benefits to patients, and chemotherapeutic side effects are suffered by millions of cancer patients. This is because chemotherapy cannot distinguish between cancer cells and healthy cells, which causes these side effects. These side effects range from unpleasant to life-threatening, everything from hair loss, mouth sores, fatigue and weakness, to severe anemia, excessive bleeding, and serious infection. The company is advancing ALRN 6924, which is currently in clinical development to provide a single medicine to protect multiple healthy cell types in the body from chemotherapy, while ensuring that chemotherapy continues to destroy cancer cells. So the ALRN 6924 activates normal p53 in healthy cells and pauses cell cycling in those cells. Patients with p53 mutant cancer receives chemotherapy, and the chemotherapy's attack on cancer cells with mutant p53 is uninterrupted. ALRN believes the impact of this drug could be quite substantial, as they state that chemoprotection may transform chemotherapy like anesthesia transformed surgery. In a research note to investors, Jones trading analyst Sumit Roy recently pointed to G1 Therapeutics' TNBC trial, in which trilaciclib showed improved myelopreservation by moving from 3L to 1L CSLC. Roy expects to see a similar degree of clinical improvement in ALRN's ALRN 6924. Roy noted latest data set presented at this triple meeting is from 24-hour dosing schedule and allowing for ALRN 6924 administration 6 hours prior to chemo infusion could significantly help with the adoption rate. We would like to see if there's any additional protection from severe neutropenia at the 6-hour dosing schedule. The 5-star analyst reiterated his buy rating on ALRN with a $5 price target given the risk-benefit at current low implied valuation. And there are 3 other analysts that seem to agree. Coming in as a strong buy, the average price target is $4 per share, representing about a 277% potential upside over the next year. Now, when doing my research on these 2 stocks, I always like to check out the profile of the analysts who are sharing their opinions just to make sure they have a decent track record and what their rating is. And on TipRanks, it'll let you see this, but also what other stocks these analysts are covering. So when I checked out Sumit Roy, I was happy to see that he was ranked 97 out of 7,100 analysts on TipRanks. But what also caught my eye was a recent rating on MNPR Therapeutics, in which he is giving it a 540% potential upside. So of course, I had to take a closer look. MNPR Therapeutics trades on the NASDAQ under MNPR and is currently sitting at $6.27 per share. So yes, I know this does not qualify as a penny stock by many people's standards, but still. MNPR Therapeutics is a clinical stage biopharmaceutical company focused on developing proprietary therapeutics designed to extend life or improve the quality of life for cancer patients. MNPR is building a drug development pipeline through the licensing and acquisition of oncology therapeutics in late preclinical and clinical development stages, leveraging its scientific and clinical expertise to help reduce the risk and accelerate the clinical development of its drug product candidates. MNPR currently has 3 compounds in development: Valodive, which is a phase 3 ready buccal tablet for the prevention and treatment of radiation-induced severe oral mucositis in oropharyngeal cancer patients; MNPR 201, a proprietary phase 2 drug engineered specifically to retain anti-cancer activity while minimizing toxic effects on the heart; and MNPR 101, a pre-IND stage humanized monoclonal antibody which targets the UPAR for the treatment of advanced solid cancers. Their MNPR 101 is even being tested for treating severe rotavirus. MNPR also just recently announced that they nabbed a U.S. patent covering campsiribeucin, which is a proprietary analog used in chemotherapy drug doxorubicin, which is FDA approved in treating 14 different types of cancers. There are 3 analysts in total with ratings on MNPR's stock, and it comes in as a strong buy. With an average price target of $25.50, that is a 308% potential upside. So there we have 3 stocks, all with some pretty exciting potential upside. But don't forget that stocks like these also come with a lot of volatility. So these videos are not a suggestion to buy or sell any specific stock, and make sure that you are doing plenty of research and due diligence before making any investment choice. Now, I always love hearing from you guys, so make sure to leave your thoughts down below in the comments on what you think on these 3 stocks or what others have caught your eye lately. As a reminder, guys, we are approaching Christmas here soon, so don't forget that tomorrow on Christmas Eve, the market closes at 1 o'clock and is completely closed on Friday for Christmas Day, so just plan your trades accordingly. If you made it all the way to the end of today's video, make sure you give us a big thumbs up and that you're subscribed to the channel as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a happy holidays and cheers.